Here we go. First time riding Badlands Trail.
It doesn't look bad to me, it looks awesome. Clearly a misnamed trail, at least so far.
And this is a one-way trail, by the way, although I had actually forgotten that, and I only realized later on.
This would be kind of fun just to fight on the 890 with the sand.
In general, by the way, this turned out to be one of my favorite trails for sure. Like Backbone as well, Badlands, Tatavium of course. This was just really cool, and I love the fact that it's one way as well. I love that there's like a little bit of a berm in most of these turns. Makes it very flowy.
I like this trail, it's fun! Tight turns, kind of berms in them, and it's loose but not mega loose.
I guess I thought of the same thing as I was riding. I had forgotten about that. But it's true.
It's a very tight turn. Go. Overdid it a little bit on the turn.
Yeah, I kind of spun out a little bit. Went a little bit too aggressive without the correct technique.
But I saved it from being a fall. Or a drop, rather. Looks kind of cool from the side like this. Cooler than, like, it's a good trail, but it just, you don't feel like you're in that nice serpentine thing situation when you're actually in it. Feels more artsy when you look at it from the outside.
Yeah, sadly I do not have a production crew that can do an FPV drone as I'm riding here, so you don't get to see it either.
Nice! I was kind of expecting to screw up in that turn. That was tight, sandy. But I committed to using enough throttle. Not too much, obviously you guys can tell I was going slowly, but still. Took a little mental convincing to just go for it. Even if the going for it is pretty pedestrian by a lot of people's standards.
Yeah, it's all about the small incremental improvements. It feels good, I really like it. Doesn't matter if I'm not as good as whoever else and so on, but the feeling of progressing is nice.
Wait for my riding buddy again, just to make sure we're not too separated. Steer Bones Trail. Clearly not us. Okay. Oh, there's a one-way. I forgot about that actually.
Finally realized.
I was planning out the route, but I forgot about it by the time I got here. That makes the trail even better. The fact that this is one way, not that I can trust that people honor that, but still it cuts down the risk quite a lot.
As you can tell, there's still the signs of the fire, quite obvious in places. Kind of wonder out what this looks like once it's all grown back. Since I didn't ride it before the fire. I know that Maple Springs felt extremely different after the fire. It just didn't even feel like it was just an odd feeling. Surreal, kind of same trail yet not kind of feeling.
Gate closed. Gate ahead, closed for repairs. Stay on trail, okay. Should have given that a little more margin.
Luckily, it wasn't an impalement device.
Nice. It's a good mix on this trail. I keep saying that, I think, for a lot of trails, but it's how I feel. And this is Powerline, I think. Yes, that is correct.
Yep, the end of the Badlands.